Right, okay. Well, I've probably had psoriasis from the age of 21, and I'm now 64. And it's always been an ongoing battle. It started off with just a little patch on my leg, but over the years, I'd say over the last 10 years, it's got really bad. It spread from one leg, then to the other leg, and like a full covering down the bottoms of both legs. Probably a couple of years ago, it got really bad where I went to hospital because the lesions weren't just hard lesions, they were actually slipping on my skin. So it was sort of moist underneath. And then I went on I went to a functional medicine doctor, and it sort of started to go, but it never sort of went away because I had it on the edges. So it cleared in the middle, but there was always the edges. And then so before I came to you, I was actually feeling a bit quite down because I sort of always felt like I could sort of control my psoriasis, but over the last few years, I started breaking out all over my body, over my tummy, over the backs of my legs, my backside. So every time I rubbed my hands on my legs or around my tummy, it was just all psoriasis lumps, and it was actually really disheartening, and it was actually quite scary because I'd never had it on my tummy. I'd only ever really had it on my elbows, my knees, and down my legs, and that was it. A little bit on my back, but not much. So it really sort of scared me when it started going all over my tummy. And I just looked, when I looked at myself in the mirror, I looked like a leper. It was just horrible, and it was really disheartening. And I just was at my wit's end. I didn't know what to do. I was continually looking for a vitamin or a herb or something but I just got to my wit's end in the end, and I didn't know what to do, so it was actually quite scaring me. I saw that you were taking people or putting the call out for people to go on a program, and I thought Chinese medicine. I'd sort of always heard good reports from Chinese medicine, and I just thought, I'm going to put my hand up. I have noticed that it just feels really good to be under someone that's watching me. I hardly get heart palpitations now. I sleep lovely. It's just really nice to know that that it's almost like looking after us.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel a lot better. I don't have swollen ankles anymore. All I can say now is, oh my gosh, I wake up in the morning and it seems that every day it's just getting better and better. It's getting flatter. I don't have the lesions anymore. I just feel like someone's looking after me. The psoriasis has got flatter. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I do when I wake up is I rub my hands down my legs, and it just feels flatter.
Yeah.
And and my sister will look at my legs and she'll go, "Oh my gosh, Susan, I've never seen your legs like that."
Yeah.
So and my sister, my daughter says that, and then my husband says he tries not to look at it because he can get used to it and won't be able to see the changes.
Yes.
So he's trying not to look at it all the time. But it's just really lovely to also rub my legs, and even when I get out of bed. So when I get out of bed, if we've got dark sheets on, every day I normally have to vacuum the bed because it looks terrible. But I've noticed that today and yesterday in particular, I didn't really have to vacuum the bed.